After testing the Dark Venus EA on a demo account with 4 different set files across 4 charts for over a month, I've moved it to a live $1,000 account. And in this video, I'll show you exactly why. The demo results were consistent across all setups, and that gave me enough confidence to let it trade real capital. I'll show you the results in my demo account, look at the track record, I'll show you my live account, and I'll show you the set file I'm using for the live account too. Let's get into it. So on the screen in front of me now, we have the demo account where we've got the 4 setups. Now, if you watched the video that I recorded about a month ago, you'll know that 2 of these were set up for $200 accounts and 2 of these were set up for 10K accounts. The difference between them is that 2 of them are running on set or fixed lots and the other 2 are running on risk. So if we very quickly just go into the settings of one of them, I'll show you very quickly what I mean. If you missed the video, I will link to it down below in the description, but you'll see that for this one here, money management is set to false and we have a lot size of 0.4, that's our starting lot. And on the other one, what you'll see is that if we go into the properties, you'll see that on these ones here, we've got money management set to true and we are trading with 3% risk per trade. That is the best results that I got on the backtest and one that I'm quite happy with. Now let's have a look at the FX Blue results that we have so far. What we can see is that one of them is much more active than the others. Now this one does have a slightly lower win rate, so the other ones are all sitting at 100%. This one is sitting at 88%. However, what we can see is that we have 24 trades versus 7. And more importantly, and the reason that I'm going to select this set file is if we scroll across and we look at the total win pips, right? This column here, this is really what I want to see. This one has got 492 pips, that is one, while the others are all sitting at around 60. Okay, so that is really remarkable and it's much more active than the others and it's much more profitable than the others overall. So that's the one that I am going to use. Now, the currency that we are going to be trading this particular EA on is the Euro Pound, and you'll see that if I go to the new account where I am running this EA, here it is here. So I'm running it also on Euro Pound. This is the Dark Venus, by the way. This is a free EA. Before we get into that, let me very quickly show you the developer's website where you can get it. So these are available on the MQL5 marketplace. However, I spoke to Marco, the developer, and he actually added them to his website, and I will leave a link to it down below in the description. What you'll see is that you can get the best of his free EAs directly from the website, and they're free on his website too. You'll see that you've got the Dark Venus, the Dark Moon, which I have tested and I'm trading live as well. The Dark Mimas, the Dark Dian, I haven't tested these, but I will be trading them very soon. And the Dark Rhea. Okay, so these are the most popular and the best performing free EAs. What's also really nice with getting them through Marco's website rather than MQL5 is that you can actually get them with 10 flexible licenses. And again, this is completely free. And what's really cool about this is that all you do is once you've ordered it, you'll just go through the normal ordering process and then you can actually set this up on 10 accounts, 10 flexible. So it can be demo accounts or live accounts, the choice is yours. It really does make life quite a lot easier. Okay, let's come back to our VPS. And as mentioned, we are going to run this on the Euro Pound. Now, when you are trading an EA on any currency, but particularly a minor currency, it is absolutely critical that you use a broker that has very good trading conditions. And as you can see, the broker that we have selected is IC Markets. Now, IC Markets are one of the biggest brokers in the world. Okay, they are exceptionally well regulated, that you can see on the bottom here. And let's have a look at them very quickly. And what you'll see is that we've got pretty much everything you can think to trade. So we've got Forex, CFDs, commodities, indices, bonds, digital currencies, which is crypto, stocks, futures. Okay, then in terms of platform, we've got MetaTrader 5, as you can see, recommended. That is the one that we're going to be trading on. But if you prefer MetaTrader 4, you've got that as well. And then you've got the web versions and the mobile versions of that as well. We've got CTrader and TradingView as well. Then if we look further down, you can see that leverage up to 1 to 1,000, which is massive. It is risky. I don't recommend trading that, but if you want to, you have the option. You've got almost 2,500 tradable instruments. You've got spread starting from 0 pips, so you've essentially got institutional conditions if you want to. Here you can see institutional grade trading. But what's really interesting, and something that I wanted to show you guys here, is that IC Markets does about 500,000 trades a day. Okay, so using the Equinix NY4 data center, so that's a very, very fast data center. But what's really cool, and what's really important, and one of the reasons that we are trading with them, is that 60% of their trades are Algo trades. So this broker is particularly well suited to trading with EAs. So let's come back to our platform and let's take a quick look at our settings. So I'm using a set file that was used for the $200 account. So what I did was I just changed a few settings, and after I ran a few backtests, and I found that the best settings for a $1,000 live account was in fact to not run money management, but we are actually going to be starting with a lot size of 0.03, and it is not at all an aggressive grid. And how you can see that, actually, this is a very good example right here. So what you can see is that we have a small floating loss at the moment. Okay, so it opened a trade, and there were these two really big moves, or three big moves recently. So we had this one here, we had this one here, and now today we've had this really big one here. But what's happened is that it hasn't continuously opened more and more and more trades to try and recover it. The indicators and the parameters of this EA are so good that it can actually understand that this is probably not a good time to open more trades because these moves are really big. So it's not actually implementing the martingale's system yet. So for now, this is a floating loss, but these moves are really big. I'm pretty sure this is going to come down and this is going to close on profit. As we've seen with the other trades, we've got 100% win rate there and 88% on the other settings that I'm using. So I'm really not too concerned about that for now. This is only about 4% at the moment, so that's fine. Now, as I mentioned earlier, and I showed you, this is a free EA from Marco, the developer of the dark EAs, and he has several others, as you saw. I've reviewed and I traded with a few of them, and I plan on reviewing and trading with a few more in the future. So if you don't want to miss any of the future tests or reviews of those expert advisors or any others, including free resources like set files that I often provide, hit the subscribe button now so you don't miss out. Now, as I mentioned to you, I did load the set file and make some changes, but in case you don't know how to do that, let me just show you very quickly. So when you load your EA onto your chart, what will happen is that this page here will open up. So as you drag it onto your chart, you'll get the common, and then if you go to inputs, you can see all the inputs here. Now, you can change all of these manually if you want to, but normally what I do is after running a back test, I save the settings, and I've shown how to do that in a few of my previous videos. But all you do is you click on load, it will open up the directory, and you can see that these are all the various dark EA set files that I have created, and this is the one that I am running on this particular account, and this is the one that I'm going to share with you. And once you select it, you just click on open. I'm not going to do it now because it's not necessary, and that's it. You click on OK, and then the EA is attached and is trading with those settings. Okay, so let's hope that this EA continues to trade successfully and safely, and we'll keep it in our ever-growing portfolio. I will leave links to IC Markets, the robot, the set file, and the track record down below in the description. And if you want to see a review that I did about a brand new dark EA that I'm already trading on a live account, check out this video here. As always, thanks for watching, trade safe, and I'll see you soon.